to find the men who came after you in the park. No, I'm going to find them. But I'm going to send guards to watch you. Okay? That means you and the boys will be protected. But it also shows that you're important to me. And that's the most dangerous thing of all. I was a fool to think this could work. The safest thing for you and your sons is to be out of my life. I mean, I'd rather have you with me, okay? I'd rather have the security guards and the cameras, but you can come to me and tell me that Jake had been kidnapped for a second time. And it was because of me. And I can't take that risk. So the best way for me to love my son is to let him go. And that means letting you go. Sorry, I should be better at this.
Saying goodbye.
Every time I've had to leave someone I love, I would tell myself it's best for them, and I could do it. It's just different with Jake. You know, from the day he told me he was mine, I couldn't stay away. No matter how many times I told myself it's what you wanted.
It was never what I wanted. It was always out of fear of all the bad things that could happen.
And they did happen. And now they're gonna stop. But you have to promise me that if you ever think that Jake needs me for anything, you call me.
Yeah, I promise.
I'm sorry this took so long to figure out.
I'm really sorry I hurt you.
I love you. I should have told you before.
Well, now's when it matters. I love you. And I always will.
Business problems while I was locked up.
Nothing unusual. Why?
Because somebody sent a message.
What do you mean?
Elizabeth was in the park with Cameron and Jake. Two guys tried to grab them looking for leverage against me.
Did Elizabeth and the kids get hurt?
No, Sam showed up and ran them off.
Well, it couldn't have been that serious if Sam could run these guys off.
Right, but I can't take the risk of it happening again.
Did Elizabeth report to the cops?
Yes, she did.
Okay, what you need to do is wait a few days before you go after these guys. Let the cops get a crack at them first. You need to put Elizabeth and the kids...
I'm not going to be seeing Elizabeth or Jake again. Those men went after Elizabeth because of her connection to me.
It came out in court that you slept with Elizabeth. It's public knowledge. I mean, she needs to be with you so you can protect her.
Look, I know you protect your kids, okay, and you try your hardest, but they're still a target.
You're not telling me you think your son is better off with Lucky?
It's not the point.
Yes, it is the point, because I know I've said this a lot to you, but look, he's your son. You have to raise...
I'm walking away from my son because I love him. And this is the hardest thing I've ever done, so I'm asking you to accept my decision and never bring it up again.
I suppose you are looking for the guys that went after Elizabeth and the kids.
Yeah, I am.
Well, the police have been over pretty much every inch of this place, and they didn't find a thing, so...
Thank you for helping, Elizabeth.
Jeez, it doesn't make up for the fact that I stood by while Jake was being kidnapped.
I'm sorry it didn't work out between us, Sam. But you did a good thing.
I'll give myself a cold start then. Hey. Is something wrong? You know, I'd ask what, but I really don't care, so...